Good morning, YouTube. Today I want to do a first video in a series that I'm going to start doing of tool reviews. I don't want to make these tool reviews about things that I haven't used, and I want to do long-term reviews. You know, I think people sometimes buy products and then are disappointed in them. And my goal is to give some long-term good feedback to you guys. So the first thing I want to talk about are chisels, and I want to talk about the history of the chisels that I've used in the past. A couple years ago, I picked up a set of 3 Stanley wood chisels on Black Friday. I think I got the 3 chisel set for around $5. And then I've picked up a couple of miscellaneous 1/8 inch. There's an 1/8 inch Stanley that I picked up at some point or another. It's always been a mix and match set, non-match set of chisels that I've used. And I finally decided that I wanted to get a nicer set of chisels. For anybody that has looked at chisels, you will know that they range from the $1 a piece chisels or $2 a piece chisels up to $70–80. I even saw a set of Japanese chisels that sells for $4,000, and I think there were 10 chisels in them. So you can do the math and figure out that that is not a very affordable set of chisels. But anyways, I did a lot of research, and the chisel set that I want to talk about is a Narex Premium set. As you can tell, it comes in a box, a nice box with a lock on it. These chisels, I went with the metric set, so I have 6 chisels that start at 6 millimeters and goes up to 26 millimeters, which is just slightly over an inch. The chisels were pretty nice from the box. A few milling marks on the back that I wanted to get rid of, so I went ahead and took 220 paper to the backs on the joiner bed and got them nice and flat. And then the second thing I wanted to do was get them good and sharp. I've always used just Arkansas stones with oil to sharpen my my cheap chisels with, and I've wanted to get a set of water stones for a long time for my plane blades. So I went ahead and bought a set of water stones. I got the Norton 1000 grit, 8000 grit combo stone and a King's 4000 grit stone. I went ahead and got all the chisels honed up. And I've used them for about a week now, and I have to say I'm pretty impressed with them. A couple things that took me getting used to was handle size and blade size, honestly. As you can tell, they are much more substantial than the Black Friday special Stanleys. They have a nice balance to them. They're nice to use. It took me a little bit to figure out how to position my hands on these chisels and keep control of the chisels, but after using them, they seem to be much easier to control. The other thing is, now that I got them nice and sharp, you can use them with a lot more finesse than you can a non-sharp or not as sharp of smaller chisel. So some of it is the sharpening factor and some of it's the chisels. But after using them for a week, I have to say, I think if you want a set of chisels like this, I think I gave $94 or $97 for this set. And honestly, I don't see any reason that you couldn't get 5-10 years out of a set of chisels like this, if not more. I mean, if you only use them on a hobby level, I think you'd be able to get 20 years out of a set like this. Keep them nice and keep them sharp. There's no reason they won't last. I've used them with a mallet and they seem to handle that just fine. Really, I don't have any complaints with them in the first week's worth of use, but I'll make more videos as we use them longer and tell you guys what I think. I'm going to be honest about them. I'm not sponsored. I don't have any affiliation with Narex. It's just the brand that I decided to purchase. And so far, I have to say I'm liking them. But if I come up with anything negative about them, I'll let you know. So anyways, I've got a few little clips that Colton and I shot over the last week while I was using them, giving them a test run, and we'll throw that footage up. And that's it for now, and stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. If you think this information's helpful, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Take care. Alright guys, next step, let's do some cutting and chopping. See how these chisels do.